Yo,
What's good?
can't call him, man. What up?
Let me turn the background music off first, Jay.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Bad. I ain't never did that. Actually, I did this the other day with Tyler, with my rookies.
I ain't see that.
Yeah, no, it was only for like five minutes, something like that. What's good, brother?
Ain't nothing, man. We quarantined, so we got to make something happen.
You ain't lying, man. I'm losing my damn mind over here.
How many push-ups you did today?
Don't do that. Don't do that. Now, we worked out early, though, man. We up early. But it's crazy, though, because like I normally do it so I can have the rest of my day to do whatever the hell I want to do.
Right.
And I can't do shit. So I just stay in the house for the rest of the day.
But that's all you can do now.
Exactly. So I might as well just work out at a later time.
Well, we're going to have a good time on here, so.
Let's do it. What you sipping on?
You want to get right to it?
I saw white wine. That's what I saw.
That's the first. You know that's the first.
I don't really fuck with you like that. I just like, you drink wine and we drink wine. So don't act like we friends, man.
You know that's the first for me.
What, white wine?
I don't do the wine. I don't do white wine like that.
I don't do whites either. But
it's
I had some this past summer in Bordeaux, and it changed my view on it a little bit.
We let's get to that. We're gonna get to that. Hold up, before you got something in your glass? What's in your glass?
Come on, man.
I knew you was gonna bring a Sesakaya.
You know it. I gotta go with Sesakaya. That's an everyday one for me.
Nah, but hold on, let's start. Let's get it started. I want to give a virtual cheers to Jimmy Butler, at Jimmy Butler, coming on tonight with what's in your glass, showing and proving to all the fans that's out there, to all the people that logged on. We're gonna give a virtual cheers to everybody who's on here. I know a lot of people been sending over bottles, pictures of bottles, what's in their glass, and been waiting for this moment. So I appreciate you guys. It's nothing but love, nothing but peace, and enjoy this show. So welcome Jimmy Butler to the show. Peace.
All right, man. What you got for me today?
Since you showed me the Sesakaya, I started off with the Chablis.
Started off? How many bottles you going into tonight?
Nah, I started off with you. Then I'm gonna go on, keep going when you hang up.
Well, I'm finna say you starting off. Damn. Okay.
I'm just starting off. It's white wine is light.
Where this from?
This is from Chablis, from France.
Okay. Not knowing where that is, but I'm just saying okay. But I know where France is.
You know where France is at.
I know where France is at.
All right.
For sure.
What up? What's been good though, man? What's been good?
Man, when I tell you I ain't been doing nothing but drinking wine and working out, I mean I ain't been doing nothing but drinking wine and working out. Waiting on this thing to blow over, man.
You ain't been just drinking for Sesakaya though, I'll tell you that.
No, it's a little bit of what we got. Lynch Baj, which is probably my second favorite. It's a big one for me. Patrus, obviously. You should tell everybody about that damn story about Patrus.
No, we gonna get there. We gonna get there. What's your for people who want to know? First of all, for people who don't know that the wine culture within sports in general has blossomed.
Yeah.
I said this the other day. When I was drinking wine in 05, 06, they was looking at me crazy. Like, yo, Mel, what you doing? You got to get off that. Like, why you drinking wine? That's for old people. It was more of a sophistication. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, and the kids from Baltimore know all about that, huh?
I didn't know about wine from Baltimore. I'll tell you that. I knew about other stuff.
That's it.
I ain't know about wine. I'll tell you that. But now, fast forward to today, everybody is drinking like the new. It's like the new accessory. You know what I'm saying? You can't go nowhere.
Gotta have it.
You gotta have it. So I know you was big on wine. That's why I wanted you to really come on here. And this ain't really about the actual wine. It's just really conversation. So let's stick to the wine shit first. What's like your wine that you go to on a weeknight?
Legit, it's Sesakaya. And I'm not saying that because
you've been biased, but go ahead.
No, I'm not. I got more Sesakaya 2010 than I have of any other type of wine in my collection. And I'm not over-exaggerating when I say I probably have anywhere between 500 and 600 bottles of just Sesakaya 2010.
I know you do. You went over there. They
Yeah.
blessed you too.
But it's because that's the first wine besides Mad Dog 2020 when I wasn't supposed to be drinking it that I ever had. And so, like, I'm biased to that because that's the one that I was introduced to. So I was introduced to, like, what's one of the best wines in the world.
Right.
And I can't
So
turn back from it.
That's all you drink though?
That's not all I drink, but you said what's my go-to, like, every day.
That is the go-to. That's your go-to. I know that for a fact. That's your go-to. What year?
But, like,
What year is
2010.
it? What's your like your go-to?
2010. 2010 is probably the most that I have. They say 85 is the one. I've had it. It's great, don't get me wrong. But I think 2010, and that's what wine is about, is to be able to tell the story that goes with that wine. And the first wine that I had, 2010, Sesakaya, with Mark Wahlberg in Chicago in 2013. So it's just like, damn, I got to have wine with Mark Wahlberg on set of Transformers.
Who's by the way, I have to get him on here. Like his collection. I don't vouch for a lot of people's collections, but I vouch for his collection.
I'm actually gonna call him after you too. But it's for real, man. And that motherfucker collection is real.
I already know.
It's real. And he does it. He does it, man.
He do it on a whole nother level though.
It's his fault that I'm into this shit though. So I blame him for as much wine that I've gotten into and bought and drank. You know, I give the credit to him, but I'm thankful for it.
Yeah, but he don't have no, like, he just go with it. Like I already know he just go with it. And his cellar is crazy. Like what he spends on wine. We would have to talk to him.
That's what I'm saying. That's when you know that there's levels to it. But
right.
He got a story behind every bottle that he drinks, man. And he drinks it with his people, and he loves it. You know, a lot of people collect it, as he does too. But, you know, when that time comes, he's popping a bottle with his loved ones, with his friends, and he enjoys it.
So so every day you drink a Sesakaya with your friends, your family? No.
We'll probably start out with Sesakaya, but then we go off into Lynch bars. I don't think I got any Petrus here. What else is over there? Cheval Blanc. What else is over there? Some type of Margaux. Some year. Man, I don't know. Like, down here in Miami, I only have a wine fridge that's over here. I'm trying to think of everything that's in there.
But what made you land on 2010?
That was just the one that I had first. So that was the most that I read up about.
Right.
And they were telling me, like, when I actually got to go visit Sesakaya 2 summers ago, and they were telling me about, like, what really goes into the wine, the weather, the sunshine, it's by the water, like all of this stuff that goes into it, man. And look, I had no idea what I was listening to. I was halfway drunk anyways, but that shit just sounded so interesting to me. And then I started reading up on it. Now I think I'm way smarter than I am about the topic, and that's not the case. But legit, it was the first one that I had, so that's the one that I rock with.
So at the end of the day, if you going out, restaurant, what you picking?
Who am I with?
Me.
If I'm with bougie motherfuckers like
I said me.
1982, Petrus, the best ever. That's what I'm going, because you bougie, dog. So I gotta try to live up to your standards. You bougie.
So, hold up. Speaking of that. No, I've worked to get to that standard, though. I've worked.
As you should.
Right.
Yeah, as you should.
You know? There's a lot of people who came along the way and told me this and told me that, but I really had to put in the work. So I'm proud of it.
I'm not mad at it.
We got a story, though.
You got a story, how you hustle me.
What you mean? You want to tell us?
Yeah, I'm going to tell you the story, how you hustle me. You ready? You ready, everybody out there?
Tell it.
So, this is...
I'm going to correct you.
You're not going to correct me, because I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. This is exactly what happened. We're in Paris for Fashion Week, correct?
Facts.
All right, we're playing spades, correct?
Facts.
Who's on your team?
Was it you?
Yes.
Yes.
It's
Okay.
me and you against Gab and D-Wade.
Okay.
So my agent calls me and he's like, yo, you're finna get traded from the Bulls to Minnesota. So I nudged D-Wade. You know, I put my cards down. I nudged D-Wade. I was like, yo, I'm finna get traded. And D-Wade's like, yeah, fucking right. Chicago win trades. Get the fuck out. You remember that?
Keep going.
Exactly. Yeah, fucking right. And then everybody's phones started going off. It's like Jimmy Butler got traded. So my agent Bernie calls me. He was like, yo, you got a trade kicker for 1 point however many million.
Right.
He goes, spin that shit. So I said, fuck it. Let's do it. Let's do it the right way. So we go to my favorite restaurant in Paris, who Mark Wahlberg introduced me to, Lamy Louie. We go in there. We go to the cellar, all of that. I actually think he showed up late, but that's just typical Melo. Don't even worry about it. And so we go down to the cellar, me, you, D-Wade. I'm just like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's pick a couple bottles. And so that's when I think we all three posted that photo at the end of the night with all those bottles in front of us.
Yeah.
But there's one bottle in that entire photo that was not drank. It's the only one that nobody took a sip out of. So, you know, we sit down, we're enjoying a lot of wine. Hold on, I'm going to tell you. We're drinking a lot of wine, like a lot. And at the night, me, you, D-Wade, we take the photo. And then I'm sitting back, and I'm like, man, nah, no way, no way, no way. So we get in the car, and me and my photographer were looking over the photos. We're like, yo, look at this shot I took of Melo. And I'm just like, I'm looking at the photo, and I got the photo. You holding a Petrus bottle in your hand. And I'm like, nobody's drank that. So we get in the car. You got the bottle with you. Like, yeah. I just thought I would take it. I was like, but nobody drank the bottle. He's like, I know, but it's Petrus. You gotta really enjoy this. And I was like, nobody got to enjoy it. Nobody's going to get to enjoy it because you have it. And I was like, damn. Like, I was so tipsy and not worried about nothing. I let my man Mels get away with, like he just said, a 14K bottle, if not more than that. If not more than that. And that was a night to not forget because you took off with the damn Petrus.
So that's what the hell you don't forget about that night?
Yeah, you robbed me of my Petrus.
It was ours, first of all.
Okay, I'll give you that. But it turned out being yours.
All right, so let's give substance to that story. Let's peel back the layers.
All right, you fill in the
I'm gonna fill in the blanks.
Go ahead, the blanks. There you go.
Did I come late? Yes, I came late. It was Paris traffic. So let's get that out the way.
Yeah.
Nothing in Paris starts. Get that out the way. So I come to the restaurant. It's a cellar. The cellar is probably 5. It's probably 6'2". That's the height of the cellar.
Yeah. You had the duck going in there.
I'm like walking. I'm bent, shoulders bent over, head down, and I already came to the table where it was like we had Margot's, we had Moutons, we had Sesakayas, we had
Sesakaya.
We had a bunch, but what was missing, and all these was Magnums bottles. What was missing was some Burgundy and a Petrus. That's what was missing.
True that. But I didn't know nothing about Burgundy at the time.
Right. I went downstairs. I grabbed the two Magnums of Burgundy, and I grabbed the Petrus. Nobody knew I had the Petrus. That was gonna be like the
end all be all.
At the end of the night, this is what we doing. This is what's happening. Everybody was too hit. Everybody was
typical. Everybody was, huh?
Right.
Including you or not including you?
We couldn't drink the Petrus because everybody was too hit. So it ended up with me. I don't know how it ended up with me, but it ended up with me.
You don't know how it ended up with you?
I don't.
Oh, it just appeared in your hands as you was walking out the damn door?
I don't recall what happened.
And you just pose with the damn shit like this, but you don't realize that it was in your hand?
No, after the picture.
Okay, after the picture. Okay, I got you.
So the moral of the story is we had a great night. I'm not gonna say what we all spent that night. That's not for everybody.
That is true.
Although it did come out in the paper, but we don't need to expose that. The moral of the story, we had a great time around great people.
Facts.
And
you hustled.
It was like okay. It was like a bittersweet celebration for you. You got traded. We didn't know if you was upset. You know what I mean? So
No, y'all helped me through that though. Like I remember sitting at the dinner and y'all was like, "Yo, I mean, you know, you're still a hell of a player. You're gonna go do what you was doing in Chicago and Minnesota. You're gonna change the culture there. Yada yada yada." Man, I ain't gonna lie, I was hurt. I was hurt because like
I was
was
right
thinking,
there with you, and we knew.
I know exactly. You was like, "Man, I've been there, done that," and I was like, "Man, for me, I wasn't a top pick like you was. Like I was 30, and I was like, man, I turned myself into this, and then it's just like all my shit that went down the drain. I don't even know what to expect." And y'all was like, "Yo, just keep doing what you've been doing, man. Don't change. Do this, do that." And I was like, man, you and D Wade for sure got me through that shit, man. I was hurt. Like I was like, man, I don't know what to expect. I don't know what to do. I ain't never been in no other NBA city like to call my home besides Chicago. So moving after that summer, I was like, man, look, maybe I'm here to stay. I already know that I belong in the league. I just got to continue to do what I've been doing. And I happen to do it, obviously, but I think, tell you the truth, I think that's where, well, besides the Olympics, that's where me and your relationship, brotherhood bond really grew.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? I think
you did buy me the wine case, so
I did do that.
I appreciate that.
Then, remember this? When I came to Puerto Rico and your son called me Doodoo at 2K?
Yeah.
I was like, damn, like you just met me 5 minutes ago and I'm playing a video game and you just go come up my dome like off red. But that's what I do. That was always going to be my dog. He was always going to be my dog.
He running around here somewhere. I don't know where.
Tell him I said what up. That's my man.
So I'm sure he heard you. What let me see. Let me see. If it was one person that you would love to sit down and have a glass of wine with, past or present, who would it be?
A glass of wine with who? That's tough.
It ain't gonna be one of the country singers, right? It might be one of them. You like country music?
I probably sat down and had a beer with them before. Man, to tell you the truth, if this individual drank, I would say Chad Johnson, but he don't drink. I mean, I just
you have an espresso with him. He love espresso.
Yeah, he'll do that.
Yeah.
But or McDonald's.
Oh, McDonald's.
He's easily my favorite athlete of all time, just because he was unapologetically him. Like he did not care. He was like, yo, I eat McDonald's, but I'm the best. I eat McDonald's. I train like I'm supposed to train so I can eat McDonald's. Like he don't care. He's never apologized for it. So he's always been my favorite athlete of all time. And I tell him that because he's here in Miami. He actually came to my wine event that I held here over Art Basel.
I saw that.
Drank a Coke the entire time.
I saw that.
But it meant a lot to me because, and I told him, I was like, yo, I really, really, really like idolized you and looked up to you over all sport platforms because of who you were, how you played the game. And it was like, yo, look, I'm better than you and I'm going to tell you before I do what I'm about to do. And then I'm still going to do it. And there's nothing you can do about it. He was tough.
Non-athlete.
Non-athlete? Damn. Non-athlete. That I haven't met before? Like somebody that
it don't even matter. It don't even like if you just like, damn, I wish I could have a glass with this person. Who would that be?
Stone Cold Steve Austin. I would be the one to say some shit like that, but yo, he was second. He was second. We used to slap water bottles together and fucking do this shit. Like it was Steve Austin, man. Fuck you talking about? And he's from Texas, so I'm rocking with him.
That wouldn't be more of a brew type of guy either. He
drink beers.
Like hard,
yeah, but you said. I mean, I'm pretty sure if I was like, yo, Steve Austin, let's have a glass of wine. He might say fuck you, but I think I could convince him to to have a glass of wine with
How
him.
many times?
He's an
How many
athlete,
times
too.
he gonna say that to you before he drank the wine?
As long as he don't stun me, I don't give a damn how many times he say it. But the second that he kicked me in my stomach, man, he gotta go toe to toe. I might call you and be like, Melo, back me up. Get over here. Shit.
I'm good. I'll be over here. I'll be over here drinking something while you over there fighting.
He's an athlete too, but it's just crazy because those are the two.
That I was just coming back to that he was an athlete too.
Yeah, I figured you was. You asshole. You gonna call me out on you said not an athlete, so. Who else? You know what? I did that. I had wine with K Hart before, so that don't count.
That's a good one. That's a good.
But I did have wine with K Hart in Paris.
That's a good one.
With my favorite athlete right now. You know what my favorite athlete right now is?
Neymar.
Damn right. Well, at least you know. You're smart. Yeah. So we had.
You my brother. I know what's going on.
I know. Yeah, we had wine together. What, 2 years ago in Paris when we was out there. So that was legit. That dude, wicked smart. Like thinking all the time. Like one and the same with Mark Wahlberg. Like these dudes' minds work at a different level to where they're always working and they're enjoying.
But how? Yeah, of course. That's big shouts out to KR for that for sure.
Yeah.
But how does that translate to you? Like what do you take from that? Like saying that?
Never be complacent, man. You can have everything in the world, but there's still somebody out there that wants what you have, which is everything in the world. So there's always somebody out there that's working to be better than you. And I said it in an interview earlier this year. I don't know why I do what I do. Is it because I'm so afraid of going backwards, or is my will just that strong that I want to be great? I think there's a fine line between the two, but I really truly do not know why I wake up and train the way that I train and put my body through this each and every day. I don't know.
At the end of the day, to your point, it's like you know where you came from, and you know that feeling, and you definitely do. You don't want to experience that feeling, so that's a part of you doing what you're doing and working the way that you work. Mm-hmm. I haven't seen too many people that put in the time and effort the way that you do. Like when you locked in, you locked in. Like I've witnessed that. We pushed each other on certain levels.
Oh no, without a doubt. Without that summer that we had in Puerto Rico, we was up doing it, and you was like, "Yo, no, you got to do this way. You got to do it that way." And I was just like, "No, for sure." But I will say the first person that I saw doing this shit, I'm not just saying it because I'm biased, man, was Mark Wahlberg. I'll never forget it. The summer of 2014 when I went to Europe with him, this guy's up at like legit 3:30, 4 a.m., walking back and forth, reading scripts, curling dumbbells. And I can hear him because I'm connected to the room that he's in.
Right.
So I get up and I peek around the corner. I'm thinking like somebody's in the fucking room. What the hell am I going to do? And I look and it's him. He's reading scripts and he's working out. And I'm just like, man, this dude's fucking crazy. Like, why is he doing this? And so I'm just watching him, and it's every single day. And then you got to go and do media. And then you got to go and do this. And then you got to, eat with these people. Nah, man, he legit, they do that. He's not the only one like that, but he's the one that I saw doing it. And I was just like, man, look, if he can do it, and he has what he has, and he's accomplished what he has accomplished, man, I'll tell you what, a motherfucker that's just beginning it, definitely got to be able to do it.
So give people, because I see a lot of comments. Big shout outs to everybody who's commenting. I can't really get to everybody. El Buffalo Blanco, I see you out there. Shit is going to it's like rapid fire. I can't shout out everybody, but as we go, I'm gonna start shouting out some people as we go.
I saw a comment on there. That's my dog, Chicago Zone. Yeah.
And it's a lot of people that's out there that's like just sitting back, relaxing, wanting to hear good wine conversation. I know a lot of people went out and bought wine or they had wine. Big shout out to Chris Lyons that's out there. It's a culture that's booming at this moment. Mm-hmm. Right? And it's something that like I feel like I'm a part of it already, but I'm still learning about it. I'm still going. I'm still around the right people. But I try to tell people all the time, it's about you and what you like.
Yeah.
It's like art at the end of the day. And everybody don't like the same art. Everybody don't like the same type of wine. Everybody might not like Sensakai. Everybody might not like this. I think somebody earlier sent me a picture. They had a $12 bottle of wine, right? And I asked myself, why you like that wine? Not being facetious. I'm like, yo, you like that wine? They like, this is the best shit I've ever tasted for $12. So that just shows you like the range of people and what they drink and people's palate. It's totally different. Like I'm drinking white wine today because it's still early out here where I'm at. I don't really drink white wine, but also I'm like, let me just try, because people always like, yo, you drinking this expensive bottle, that expensive bottle. What about white wine? So I say, you know what? Let me just go buy. Let me get a bottle of white Burgundy, and let me start the day off with that. I knew for a fact you was gonna have.
I already know you knew I was gonna have such guy. Like that. That's easy. I think the reason that I enjoy wine so much though is because as much as I enjoy like being around good people, it's one and the same to wine with me. Like you can never know everybody, so you can never really know everything about wine. And then there's so many different types of people, just like there's so many different types of wine, and every person has their story. Every bottle of wine has its story. So it's so interesting to me because like the more that you learn about it, the more you realize like, oh my gosh, I got so much more to try to figure out, to try to learn. And it's infinite. You cannot know everything about wine. Like you just can't. There's too much knowledge out there about it.
Right.
And how it changes depending on the weather, what happened that particular year. Like it's just way too much. And I think that's what I enjoy about it. Like I read a lot of books now, like a lot now that I don't have anything else to do. And a lot of them are based off of wine. And it's just trying to figure it out.
So what is that? So you said reading book. What books you read?
I'll actually go, you know what? I'm gonna go get one. Cause it's a really thick book. 2 seconds.
Harry Potter?
I got it.
He about to come back with green eggs and ham. I'm trying to read these comments to see what's going on here, you heard? Big shout out to Richard Beaver's Gallery. Rich, what up?
Look, I'm back.
Yo, you gotta turn it upside down, champ. Turn it around to do something.
That's right.
Simple.
Wine simple.
I'm bugging.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wine simple.
Pardon.
I just started it, but it's basically, the first couple pages is telling you about like all the big words on how wine is made. So I got a long way to go, but it's legit. And then it tells you like how to pair stuff with stuff as I'm looking through it, but it's legit. And
what do you feel? Dame, what's up, Dame? I see you on here, champ. Big shouts out to Dame Dollar.
And Kalila, I miss you.
What's up, Leela? Yago, what up? Shout out to everybody.
Okay, Mike Smith, I see you.
All these shout outs just made me forget what I was about to say. So now that we're in like this this quarantine, there's no sports, everything is on a shutdown. What are you doing? Like what you doing?
Look, man, I just had a daughter in 2019, so
congrats, champ.
Thank you, brother. That's all that I'm doing. Literally, I get to spend as much time as I want with her right now, and it's a blessing. Like I feel like you gotta find the silver lining in everything that's going on, and it's all not fine and dandy. But to me, if I was hooping, if I was working right now, I wouldn't get as much time to spend with her. And I'm blessed to be able to I get to pick her up every morning, put her to sleep every night. I know it won't be like this forever, but for the time being, man, I'm the happiest father.
I mean, we supposed to be. At
Man,
the end of the day, we're supposed to be. And for you, because I know this is killing you. I already know.
No, I gotta work.
Yeah,
I have to.
I know this is killing you. I know you. So at the end of the day, I I respect what you do and the work that you put in, and I've seen you work at the end of the day. So I can vouch for that. A lot of people don't understand it. They just see the outcome. They see the final outcome. They see you on the court. They read the articles. They see highlights. Nobody's watching real games no more.
Yeah.
So it's hard at the end of the day. It's like the game is losing a little bit of its substance right now because it's all.
And I know it's hard for you that they pushed the Olympics back because I know how bad. I know how bad you wanted to return again.
Word. Oh man, I was going too.
You ain't shit.
Yo, I was going. I had my.
Oh man.
Then they said 21. I said,
yeah, you said nah. I'm out.
I don't know about that one, Chip. I was ready to rock. I was ready to go.
I'm sure you was.
That'd have been my fifth.
Yep.
Damn, it's time. They always say timing is everything. You heard? Timing is everything. What? Real quick. Other than Celtic, what's your favorite one so far?
Lynch Bosch.
That should. Okay.
Lynch Bosch. And I hope Miss Canoe is watching this.
That's the plug for Lynch Bosch?
Yeah.
Yo,
She actually lives in New York.
Miss Canoe, listen. I need the delivery, baby.
She's incredible. Like and the reason I think that I like that so much is because when I went there this summer and she was telling me about her family, her daughter and some of her friends, they always work on the vineyard, and she makes them work. Like, look, nothing's given to anybody. And I was like, I can relate to that. And ever since then, she's just been one of my favorite people. And so we, whenever I'm in New York playing the Knicks or the Nets, we'll go out to eat, just sit there and catch up. Just because, like I said, like wine, it'll introduce you to so many different people. And she's one. And she's been so obviously generous and nice to me and my people. But it was just so incredible how she was raising the kids. Like, hey, I don't care what we have. Everybody's going to work around here. And I saw it firsthand. And I was like, wow, that's absolutely incredible. So Lynch Bosch, it's one. And once again, it's the second wine that I had. With who? Mark Wahlberg. So true story. But
so you just gave what Mark? He just giving you your list. Huh?
Yeah. He know more. He always knew more about it than me. So all of it was basically just based off of him. So Lynch Bosch is probably the second most that I have in my collection.
So question. So there's some people asking questions. How did you get into it? Like,
how did I get into wine?
How did you get into wine? Like your first sip. Like what was that?
So when Mark was filming Transformers in Chicago, he invited me to the set, and he was like, yo, let's go into my trailer, drink a little bit of wine. And I was like, all right. Me knowing that I don't drink wine. So we all go into the trailer. He pulls out the wine case, which is what I have, what I got you. And he opens it.
So hold up, my shit is used? That's what you saying?
No, I'm saying.
Go ahead, keep going.
I saw him with it, so I went and got it. So he pulls it out, he opens it, says guy 2010. And so he was like, yo, do you drink wine? I'm fixing to say, no, I don't drink wine. And then the guy I was with named Josh, he nudged me. He was like, yo, Mark Wahlberg's offering you wine. You don't say that you don't drink wine. And I was like, oh, yeah, you're probably right. So I was like, yeah, I drink wine. Lying my ass off. And he pours me a glass, and I drank, and I was like, oh, shit. It's not bad. Now, I didn't know if it wasn't bad because I actually liked it or didn't like it, or because I was drinking it with Mark. So, but then I went to the I was on my rookie deal. I was on my rookie deal now. So I went to a wine store and I was like, damn, that shit actually was good. Let me go in here. So I was like, yo, give me a couple bottles of Sesakaya 2010. I'm on my rookie deal. He's like, okay, and he rings it up, and them shits were like 600, 800 a bottle, something like that. I was like, you can put that shit back. I am not paying $600, $800 for no bottle of wine. Now I got as much as I have, but I was like, no, fuck that. On a rookie deal, count me out. Yeah.
So that was your first sip? Or you didn't get the bottle?
No, hell no, I didn't get the bottle then. But that was my first sip. It was on my birthday, September 14th of 2013. First sip of Sesakaya 2010.
My first sip was like a yellowtail, like a box wine or some shit like that. There's nothing wrong with that.
I know there ain't nothing wrong with it.
There's a lot of people that's out there right now that's on this.
When was it? When was it?
04, 05. So that was like, I knew nothing about the wine culture at all. So I had yellowtail, some whole other shit. Like, it was just a bunch of other shit that I had. So when I had that, I drank that. And then just over the years, like, I started dipping and dabbling, collecting. And then when I got to New York, right, that's when things went crazy.
Yeah.
So when I got to New York, me and the crew of my friends, we started 2-bottle Sundays, right? So every Sunday, we would eat a good meal, and then you had to bring your best 2 bottles every Sunday.
And you brought a box?
No, you bring 2.
Oh, so you brought 2 boxes of wine?
No, 2 bottles of wine.
Oh, my bad. I thought you were still on Yellowtail.
No. At this time, I'm off Yellowtail at this time.
Okay.
I've graduated from Yellowtail. I actually really liked it too. But I get to New York, we started 2-bottle Sundays, and your entry fee was your 2 bottles. So if you didn't come with 2 bottles, you couldn't get in. It was a small group of 7 or 8 people.
Mm-hmm.
So when you see the first time, when you see what people was drinking, what they was bringing, it's like, yo, I can't. This is my thing, but I don't have the bottles that they have to bring here. So let me just be safe. I'm gonna bring a champagne. So I brought a 90 DP rosé. It was like everybody drinking wine, I had the champagne. So I survived the night at the end of the day. So that was my first introduction to like first gross. All the Moutons, Margaux. Yep. Like that was my introduction. So from there, that's all I knew. I jumped from Yellowtail to Margaux, 85 Margaux. Right. So once you had that, you're not going back.
You're not turning back. Yeah.
But also I had cases and cases that I've collected from 2005 up until that point of all Napa Valley wines. Cabs. I'm talking about cases, 20, 30, 40, 50 cases of just wine that I've had that I knew nothing about. So that my introduction of getting to the big boys was when I got to New York. You know what I'm saying? Them bright lights up there, you gotta
New York do it big too. Especially with all the restaurants that they got out there.
You gotta come correct. You don't want to sit at the table up there in New York and shit is looking light on your table. You know what I'm saying?
When you get your own wine is the question.
Just start looking funny in the light. Huh?
When you get your own wine is a question.
TBD. In process, I must say. In process.
Yeah, I need that too. I need that.
It's a work in process. We out of the gates, probably step 3 right now. And
Mellow made?
It is mellow made at the end of the day.
I know it's mellow made. It's mellow made shit.
No, but that's coming. That's crazy you asked that. But yeah, we working on something right now. Something from France that's top notch. So
all right, so what's your favorite wine? Since you know mine, what's your one?
My one?
You're one. You're one. You're one.
Damn. My one is if I'm like, damn, my one I would say.
You don't know your one?
I got a lot of ones.
No, you can't have a lot of ones. You just need that one. It's like, damn.
80, 86 Mouton.
Okay. Okay, out of Bordeaux. I'm not mad at that.
80,
I'm not mad at that.
86. It's an 86 Mouton. I'm a DRC guy, big DRC guy.
Yeah.
That came later.
You talking about Burgundy did?
Burgundy came later.
Yeah.
I
I
always
still don't know nothing about Burgundy like that though.
Yeah, it's too much. But yeah, I would say 85 or 86 Mouton would be my go-to. I don't drink that shit every day now. I tell you that. I don't drink that like this. I got this Chablis right here. I went and got this yesterday.
What is that, red or white?
It's white.
Is it white? Oh, okay. It looked red in a certain light, and I was like, damn.
I got
step on it.
I got good lights.
I don't know if it's good light or bad
I got
light.
bad
It
light.
looked dark, so.
I got bad lights.
What Bay at, man? That's my man's.
That's one person who definitely ain't drinking no wine.
I know that, but that's still my man.
Nah, he in Baltimore right now, man.
Yeah.
Big shout out to Baltimore,
Facts.
New York, Puerto Rico, everybody, the world, man. Everybody.
Tom Ball. Big shout out to Tom Ball.
Shout out to Tom. What is it? Tom Ball.
Don't do that. Look, you always do that shit, Mills. Don't do that. You know how to say where I'm from.
Tom Ball.
Big shout out to Tom Ball.
Big shout out to Tom Ball, man. Tom Ball.
Yeah, man. Tom Ball. Don't do that.
Tom Ball.
If y'all would have played me in high school, we would have told y'all up. I'm not worried about you over there, man.
We'd have went past that town. We'd have went straight to Houston.
Stop it. Stop it. Y'all would have stopped it and be like, yo, I heard that cat named Jimmy Butler in Tom Ball. Yeah, all right.
Jimmy Crickets. Relax.
Hey, you remember the nickname that you actually did give me though in the Olympics?
Cowboy. That don't go nowhere.
Besides that one,
What?
what else did you just call me when we were playing cards?
Cowboy. Damn, what? I give you another one?
Mad Max.
Mad Max. Oh, man, that fits you perfect. Mad Max.
Yep.
Mad Max.
Yep.
You got to get that shirt, champ. Mad Max.
Nah, I'm done being Mad Max. I don't even play cards anymore like that.
What? Just moving on. What? Are you working on anything right now? Like, what's any projects or anything? Or you just chilling with the fam, figuring it out?
Man, to tell you the truth, right now, I'm legit just chilling with the family, man. We got, I hope in the near future, we got a lot of things in rotation. Starting off with wine, though, like I have to have my own winery. And I want to do mine.
Oh, you said winery, not wine.
Winery.
That's different.
Winery.
We need to talk offline. We need to talk offline about that.
Very different. Very different. And I got to figure it out, but it's got to happen because outside of my love for basketball and football / the way Americans say it, soccer, is wine, man, and it's real. It's real. It's real. It's real. And so I just got to figure it out. But
you know what region?
Italy.
You know, it's a lot of regions. It's a lot of shit over there in
Italy. And that's what I'm saying. I still got to do a lot more research on it, but I got to do it. I got to do it.
It's gonna happen. It's
got to do it, man.
It's definitely gonna happen. Look, this is what I was gonna do tonight. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna do this 100-pointer later.
Okay.
I was gonna do this. So big shouts out to Overture made the first night of Mellow Mondays. What's in the glass, and then I gotta give a big shout out to my man CJ. CJ, for Christmas we had Secret Santa.
Hold on. The way y'all do Secret Santa, somebody got to get you, or can you take somebody else's gift?
Nah, you pick a name out of a hat, and they got.
Oh, and then you got to give them. Okay.
Yeah, and the minimum is XYZ. We can't tell you what the minimum is. Right. So CJ bought me.
Latour.
Right.
Mm.
So he
Okay,
came,
CJ. Okay, CJ.
He did his research, and he came correct for Christmas. So if any of you guys want to send wine, you guys want to treat me with wine, I'm all for it. I'm open.
How about you send me a bottle of fucking Petrus? How about that?
How about I share a bottle of Petrus with you? How about that? That's even better. That's even better.
I'm with that. Yeah.
To share it with people that you really rock with. Like, you don't want to drink Petrus with somebody that.
So that means we're not sharing it with D Wade then, because we won't fuck with him.
Nah, he don't want that wine anyway.
Yeah, we won't fuck with D Wade. Fuck out of here.
I was on his IG the other day. He only drunk half of his bottle.
He can do that though.
Only half?
He can do that.
Why? You gonna waste it?
It's Dwayne Tyrone Wade Jr. He can do that.
Listen, you can't call somebody government out like
I can.
You can't.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can. I call your shit out loud too.
Yo, don't do that. We don't play with the governments.
All right, my bad.
Yeah,
bad.
we'll.
I'm gonna relax. This is your live feed, so I ain't gonna do that.
Nah, man. First of all, I appreciate you, man, for sure.
No, bro.
Because I've been trying to figure out, damn, who the fuck am I gonna talk to? I said, yo, Jimmy. I'm gonna talk to Jimmy. We're gonna do this. We really figure this out, and we're gonna make this happen. Remember, I hit you yesterday.
No, for sure. You did. But come on, man. Anything for my OG, for my dog, for my brother, you know that. But we for sure gotta link sometime this summer. So
yeah, but
more wine.
We don't know what's about to happen. So
yeah,
we're gonna link for sure. Anything before we wrap it up? Anything that you want to say to like the fan? Like, there's a lot of fans. There's a lot of Jimmy fans on my page.
It might be. No, man, I appreciate y'all tuning in as well. Where is the country music? I'm finna go listen to it right now. That and Dermot Kennedy. Y'all check out his album. But I appreciate you for having me.
Champ.
What? I can't promote country music?
Yeah, you
Dermot
can't
Kennedy?
keep going though. Just say what you got to say.
Hold on. You gonna tell me I can say what I gotta say, but then you gonna cut me off? What kind of shit is that? No, my brother, I appreciate you for having me. I appreciate our brotherhood, our friendship. And like I said, to be determined, but sometime in the summer, we got some wine to be drinking. Tell Cayenne, I'm not doo-doo. I'm not. And if I get my Remax in 2K, you know what it is.
He already said what's your name so he can get on there.
I don't play no damn 2K, but I just can't let him know that I'm doo-doo like that. Like I don't have a video game console.
So it's either let him know that you don't play, or
don't tell. He not around, so he don't know.
He hear you though, Champ. He right here.
Tell him to go to sleep.
Yo, Champ, you ain't Champ.
Tell him to go to sleep.
Oh, all right. He definitely ain't sleep. It's 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock where we at.
Good kids go to sleep at 5 or 6 o'clock where you at. God damn it. Okay.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, okay.
All right, my brother, man. I appreciate
listen, man, I just want to say thank you, man, for sure, man. I know the fans, everybody who logged in, who tapped in with us, they enjoyed it. Enjoy your Sesakayo over there. I'm gonna enjoy this Chablis, and then I'm gonna move on to my overture. I don't know if I'm gonna make the Latour tonight. I might say.